Hi guys, just back from a wee mission there. I recently, in my last video, you probably saw that I installed a beam laser. Um, I realised it wasn't gimbaled, and I quite seriously got my ass handed to myself. um, well, it was not a good experience. Anyway, um, I need to try to find somewhere I can actually build up this ship. Oops, a bit better. My weaponry is currently just awful with that beam laser and non-gimbaled. I just really, just totally, just don't get it at all. Really struggling. So I dumped it, and um, it's not been fun. What kind of system is that? That's a Federation. Okay, right, let's just view. So there's nothing there. Where am I currently? I'm currently there. Right, so I need something within reach. That's ideally Federation. With some space stations, and that looks like the one. So let's just jump in there. I need an easy flight as well, because currently my weaponry is not good. Anyway, let's be having a quick fly out. Try to behave myself. Try to keep out of everybody's way, because I've only got a cannon at the moment. And cannons aren't particularly great against shields and stuff, so I really want this to be an event-free, just keep out of everybody's way thing. Okay.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Okay, so
Landing gear retracted.
here we are, going off for a wee cruise. I'll wait for the wait for the mast lock to clear,
Frameshift drive
and
charging.
then get into shift mode and escape off somewhere more exciting. Hopefully surviving, hopefully in a reasonable ability to actually buy some weaponry. I think the beam laser was going to be cool, but not without a gimbals. It was just seriously letting me down, and it was my own fault. I'm just not good enough of pilots at the moment to fly non-gimbaled weapons. I'm really struggling. Well, not struggling, but you know what I mean. Right, so let's just turn our back on that, and let's have a quick look at our system view. Right, so what have we got here? Right, so we've got outfitting, and arm, we've got, right, so repair, outfitting, right, okay, rearm. So I want to head for Whirlage. So if I bring up the map and find Whirlage, I saw it a second ago, I just don't know where it's gone. Right, so let's point ourselves to Whirlage and go for a wee super cruise, and try to joking. Right. So, I'll jump out of this cruise for a second. And then jump back in again. I don't know why it sometimes does that. It seems to sometimes
Shift drive charging.
take you through a jump and then doesn't let you accelerate very fast or whatever, and then you lose speed and you end up going nowhere fast. You need to jump out and back in again to get acceleration like hopefully we're going to get now. Because we don't want to be waiting what looks like 2.5 hours to fly this mission. Or now 1.5 hours as we accelerate. So yeah, me and my weapons, I did pretty badly, I have to say. Totally bad decision to buy the beam laser and then realising that it wasn't gimbaled. Four new contacts. I think they're just planets and stuff like that that are out there. I don't think there's anything more exciting. Federal security. So it looks like the feds are currently having problems with somebody there. Well, that was a while back, I think. So 22 minutes and rapidly decreasing, thankfully. There's something up ahead beside that. It might be another ship or something that's just hanging around there. So speed's at 130 C. I've seen it go as high as about 500 on occasions. It would be helpful because it will decrease the amount of time for the flight dramatically if it starts getting to that sort of zone. I mean, it's still dropping quite fast, but it's still going to be, I don't know, a minute to 2 minutes worth of flight, and by the time you decelerate and whatnot. Gonna see if I can pause this video. I think it's Shift F12 I set it for, so let's just try it, see what happens. Yeah, I think I did successfully pause that, so I'm just gonna let this run in again and I'll unpause when I get closer. Thanks. So still closing in 3 minutes away at the moment. The speed's down to nearly real time actually, so 3:30 or so. That's 3 minutes now. It's 2:30 or so now. Just accelerating this cruise for you by pausing the recording. Just hoping to get straight to this Whirlage terminal where I can re-equip with some decent weapons. Okay, that's me reached about 508, I think it was. C is the speed, and it's decelerating again, so time is going to extend. So it's currently 1 minute 40. I think it's going to stay in that zone and possibly get longer again. We'll unpause when we're at a better position for you again, okay? So 1:30, cruise is slowing down again. Yeah, flight time is actually decreased at this speed at 350 C. It's taking longer to fly than it is on the counter, so it's going to take me at least probably 2 minutes here. I'll keep pausing. So that's us into about 1 minute 6, I think it says there. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. So we're still decelerating, that's another 30 seconds gone by, still at 55 seconds away from the station, so It's taking a long time. So flight time is currently about 3 to 4 times the actual displayed time, so it's still going to be another 3 more minutes until I get in here. It's quite a long journey, this one. Unfortunately, I can't accelerate it any faster than I'm currently doing. So I'm now theoretically about 30 seconds out. It's going to be something like that anyway. The time is seems to be running around about the right speed again. Obviously the calculation of time to get somewhere seems to be based on the speed you're travelling, obviously. But as you're decelerating, the time will extend and extend and extend, and it seems to take a little bit of time to recalibrate itself. So now it seems to have got itself back into a reasonable sort of figure. So that's us heading for about the 7-second mark where we reduce speed, so that's now. I'm just going to knock the speed back to about just below half of the blue segment. I think I'm probably okay. The engine is coming back in a reasonable enough way. Looks fine. I think we're going to cruise in just nicely on this one. The speed and the distance down there are coming down at about the right sort of point, so that's fine. Sure this is going to work out okay. So I'm just going to try to keep Whirlage Terminal somewhere around about the centre of the screen. Just there or thereabouts really. Not really too fussy about precision. Just going to zoom the map a bit. Okay, so our speed is now appropriate. 7 seconds to in, but it always says that as we decelerate again. So that's us closing in. We should get the there you go. That's what I was about to say. I was going to should get the safe disengage any second. So we'll disengage the jump, and we'll cruise on in there. And there's the entrance there, which is nice. Saves me having to go and try to find it. So our distance is 8 kilometers. That's fine. So I'm just going to come in and wait for the 7.5 and a request permission. Okay, that's fine. So might as well we'll put our wheels up actually until we get positioned. Might as well take advantage of the speed while we've got it. So I'm doing a slip left while rotate right motion here. This should help try to line me up with the door while still seeing the door and looking at it, so that it gives me easier sort of idea of alignment. So that's me pretty much there. So I'll just yaw to get my position a bit right, slip downwards, and I'll just decrease speed here. So something's flying about above me in real life. Don't know what it is. There's something that's buzzing me. Right, so I'm just going to slip left a bit, slip right I should say, and slip downwards, and then just rotate to centre. Oops, a bit overcompensation there. Oh my goodness. I got in, but that was not fun. Right, so docking port 12, I'll slow right down.
Landing gear deployed.
Get to my usual sort of 10 to 15 sort of speed. And side slide in. Oops, not that far, that was ridiculous. I'm overshooting everything at the moment. What's going on with me? Just holding those buttons too long. Right, okay, so we've got into position. So I'm just going to roll out of that a wee bit just now. Do a wee bit of lefty righty, and I'm just going to slow down to about 10 so I get time to play this.
Docking
And we're docked.
Engines disengaged.
Right, so as I said, I screwed up by buying a beam laser before and had basically no gimbal, and I was just screwed. So when I eventually got destroyed, I bought my ship back but didn't buy the beam laser. So now let's get back in and see what I can outfit myself with. Hopefully I can get hopefully I can get a decent laser, because I need to be able to take shields down. Right, so small hard point, let's see what we've got here. So now I've got to keep an eye out for this gimbal logo here. So gimbal is that cross, so I need... Right, the pulse laser's rubbish, that's the one you start with, yeah. The beam laser is 500,000 creds, that's quite ridiculous. Okay, so let's see how this seems to fit. So thermic damage 2, power draw 39, power draw 64, 1.7 a second, 4 a second. Thermal load, damage a second. They're almost identical, these ones. They're both G1s. See, I mean, this takes a lot of... How much is that? 8,000 to 2,000. Screw it, I'm just buying it. Right. Let's see what else they have here. Cargo scanners. I'm not really interested in that lot. What have they got for this one? Probably the same, yep. Right, okay, so now I've got 2 weapons again. Let's just see if there's anything that they've got here that can potentially help me. So they've just got Class B. Let's compare them one to the other. So those are heavier, much more powerful, much stronger, but draw more power. I can't afford the weight at the moment. The ship just doesn't have it. I need more power, to be perfectly honest, and I'm not finding anybody who's got power issues. Right, so now that I've changed my weapons, let's go into fire groups as it warned. So burst laser on 1, burst laser on 2, cannon on 1. So I'll switch that off. And then we'll do that, so I can basically fire both and discovery, or I can fire each individual. That will work for me. Okay, so what's my status since I'm looking here? Harmless, penniless and aimless. Yep. That's me. Okay, so that's the ship rebuilt to a level that's going to be useful to me, so let's just reload and repair. And refuel. And check for another mission. We're going to stop this video here. It's been quite a long, drifty one. Not a very positive couple of jumps here. Definitely going in the wrong direction as far as weaponry goes. But that was my own mistake. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.